Now we're ready to insert the eyes. To start with, I like to use a pair of ball-headed pins with my miniatures and try placing the pins about where you think the eyes should go. And that doesn't look even. Just keep trying to get them till they look even to you. If you turn it upside down, that quite often will help to see what might look even looking at it forwards. Well, if it's not really even, you'll be able to see it when you turn it upside down. I'm going to snip some of the mohair away too that's going to be in the way. Let me see here. For me, it's a bit of trial and error. Okay. So, okay, that looks about even right now. So, what we're going to do next is we're going to get our 5mm glass black eyes. They're on the loop. And get 2 lengths of artificial sinew, about 14 inches long. Double each one. We'll do one at a time. First you double it and slip that loop through the loop of the glass eye. And then open up the loop of the artificial sinew and grab the tail, pull it tight. Make sure it's all the way at the end of that loop there of the glass eye. And then get your needle nose pliers and crimp it closed. You want to do this gently because you don't want to break the eye. There we go. Alrighty, now take that other one, the other eye, and get the other eye ready. And once you've got them both all set, going to thread one of the eyes onto your 3-inch dowel needle. Get your awl or your sharpened chopstick ready and lift the pin just a little bit so that you can insert the tip of the awl right where the pin was. And what we're doing here is we're making the hole for the eye to sink into. Okay, and now bring that needle and bring it right through that very same hole. Have it come out on the opposite side at the bottom near the neck joint. Use your needle nose pliers if you need to get that pulled through. And you keep pulling so that you sink that loop for the glass eye into the hole. So that hole needs to be just big enough for the loop to sink into, but you don't want it too big. Okay, now you want to do the same thing with the other eye. Before I make this hole, I make sure I have the other eye threaded onto my needle, because otherwise the hole may close up. There we go. There we go, coming out on the opposite side there. There. I like them to be about the same. And we'll pull it back through again. Try to get that loop to sink in. It looks like it's not sinking into the hole, so I'm going to let's see, will it go in? Nope. I'm having a little problem with this one. So very carefully I'm going to use my awl and enlarge the hole just a little bit, and now it should sink right in. Get that mohair out of the way. There. And now as you pull each of them tight, the eyes will sink into the head. There we go. So you want to make sure they're sunk in there. Now go ahead and turn the head upside down and split each pair of artificial sinew tails into 2, so they kind of get melded together when they were brought through the head. And take one little stitch just a fraction of an inch next to where they came out. with one of them. Pull that through. Okay, and do it with the other side. There we go. Just a little tiny stitch. Alrighty. Okay. And now with each pair, just tie one single knot, not a square knot yet, and pull it gently tight. Tighten it just very gently. Don't pull too hard yet. Because as you tighten it, you will sink the eye deeper into the face. Here we go. And now you can see that these tails will affect that eye, and those tails will affect the right eye because they're crossed. So now what you want to do is pull each of them tight, a little tighter, as much as you want to, as deep as you want to sink the eye into the face. I do first one and then the other, and go back and forth a little bit until I get the look that I want. And then I also want to make sure that they're both sunk in about evenly. So again, I'll do that turn it upside down trick. And that's about how I want it to look. So now I will turn these into the square knots. So I first did right over left, so now I'm going to do left over right. And just for good measure, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do right over left and left over right again. And do the same with the other. Okay. Alright, check to make sure everything's still looking good. Now you don't want to cut the tails off right at the knot, so take your needle, sink it down next to the knot to bring it out to the top of the head, thread the tails on. Do that with all those tails. The first that one and then the other. I like to do each tail separately. I don't like to do both at the same time from the same eye. And then after you've done that with all of them, then you go ahead and pull tight just a little and snip them off. And now your little bear can see.